presenter mode. Hi guys. If you are new here, if you are new, yay. If you are new here, isilungu asifuna Puma. Men, take 5. What's up guys? Welcome to Vibing. Welcome to, like, I forgot. Take 57.
Vibing out to you and making me do you, man. Smoking out the way I feel.
What's up guys? Welcome to Vibing with Viola, spelt with an I but pronounced with a Y, and this is my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome, a big welcome to the family, and if you are a returning subscriber, hello babes. As you can see, I'm becoming very consistent. Okay, but yeah. As you guys can see from the title, today I am doing a story time. I never really thought I'd ever get into this because I just felt like, who really wants to know what happens in my life? Then I realized, I like watching these story times about it. So I'm sure some people, a few people are interested. So I'm just gonna let you guys know. Alright, so while I am telling the story, I'm gonna finish off my bottle of wine. Thanks Didintle, highly appreciate. I've been sipping ganglani on this, and I'm also gonna be doing my stick on nails. I love these because they're cheap, they're affordable, but now, like, the problem is with these, you must always like vie with glue in your bag just in case, you know. So in today's story time, we are talking about, like, it's so sad that like most story times are about guys, but like the truth of the matter is that guys can be pussies sometimes, yeah. I won't mention names. Him and I are okay now, so I really won't mention names. The ones. Can you guys hear that? So Ugai and I met when I was working at the mall. He walked in with his friend and his friend's girlfriend. I think they just came in for brows. And like, him and I spoke. Apparently I'm very flirtatious, but I don't notice it. But anyways, how many nails are here? Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, okay. We had a bit of a conversation and then he left. And like 30 minutes after he left, well, they left, it was my lunch. So I went to go buy food and I bumped into him. And we like spoke a bit, had a bit of a chit chat, and then, okay, this is the thing about me. When a guy does something that's very unusual from what guys usually do, like, so a guy didn't ask for my number, and I was like, instead he asked for my handle, my Twitter handle. I was like, okay, cool, this is different. Little did I know, but anyways, I gave him my Twitter handle, and I think he only texted me like 2 days later, which also like in Kazite, you know, like, but yeah, he texted me. He was out there in DMs sliding, and we had like a really good conversation. One of the nice things about the conversations we were having in general were that it wasn't just based on nonsense. Like, guys back at Jenu, even at this age, I'm talking about a situation that happened a good 3 years ago, and a lot of guys but no at this age will come to you and talk about very unnecessary things like, what position do you like, dude, do you even know my last name? Like, you're already out here. Ugh. So with this one, the conversation was good. It was very good. And as you guys know, I'm a poet, and he was into music. Well, he still is into music. and we connected pretty well when we spoke. It wasn't based on nonsense, like I said. We really enjoyed each other's company, like, well, over the phone, that is. We enjoyed talking to each other. But now it was getting to a point where I couldn't really remember what he looked like, and I'm sure he felt the same. So we linked up and then we started kicking it. Now this is the problem with situationships. Nobody asks out. I don't like. I'm so old school. I want to be asked out because I'm never too sure if someone's really dating me or not. You know. We started kicking it. In my mind, Jola. It became a problem because we never went out on a date. Considering the fact that we met in a mall, but we haven't even been out on a proper date. You know, and it sucked. Like every time we had to hook up, it was at his house. It was a bit frustrating to always meet up with someone in a room. Like I wanted to be out. It kind of felt like he was trying to hide me, but I didn't want to think too deep into it. Like I said, Ukai is in the music industry, and I felt like, okay, you're very talented. I want to come to like a concert or like a performance, you know. And every time I wanted to come, he gave me like an excuse. The one day came where he was performing, and I was like, no ways, I am coming to this one. I told him, I didn't ask him, I was like, I'm coming. And I remember I was at work, I changed, I got dolled up in my heels, and like concert vibey, performance vibey, you know, music vibes. I looked all cute. And there I was heading to Joburg for this performance of his. I'm so excited. I want to be his girl there, cheering him on. You know, I get there and I don't really know the people who are there because we're always in his room. But I did know his housemates because we're always in his room. Get someone, a chill, he comes, he greets me, he takes me to go sit with the housemates because obviously they're the people that I know. And then he introduces me to these two girls. Remember, he introduces me to Tumi le Lerato. Let's say Tumi and Lerato. Shapa, meet them. And then we're chilling, they perform, it's nice. There's this one Han who is his best friend. You know, females, I thought we were supposed to be together, guys, but like the female best friend is there. Now him and I have argued about this Han because like they were texting each other and it was like you know, and we like, and I was like, and he was like, and I was like, you know, but it's his best friend. I understood. I was like, okay, chilled, it's fine. So the best friend is there. Apparently she was helping out with the organizing of stuff and you know, guys and stories. But I was like, hey, whatever. Now I'm deep within the ones. I'm dancing, I'm chilling with Tumi and Lerato. Yeah, another jaiba. And we're just chit-chatting. And you know when you like look around a room? So I kind of like just looked, but then I came back, but then it was one of those, what was that, you know? So I saw him kiss his best friend and I was just like, what? And I'm there? No ways. So I'm like, okay, girl, Viola, you're gonna go to this guy and you are gonna ask him, what was that? Now, if it didn't happen, you know, or if he's smart enough, he will say, what are you talking about? If it did happen, he'll apologize on the spot. There I go to this guy and I'm like, what was that? He says, I'm so sorry. Yo, guys, like, the wines is also like making me, and his answer is just making me, and I'm just like, woo, you know, like, Now your girl has strip lashes on. She starts crying. The strip lashes are just like peeling off. We end up talking about it and I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna make the right decision because I'm also intoxicated. So and it's late also, and I don't feel like fighting because like the wines has me in a mood, you know. So I was just like, dude, you know what, whatever, we'll talk about this tomorrow. Sharp. Now looking at the time, it's so late I didn't even realize because of the beverage. And he's like to me, no, we're having a after party vibe at my place, so you just come there and you'll crash there, you know, because these things vele they run until like the morning. Well, it was already the morning, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. So it's like, okay, cool, chilled. We all go there. Do me and Rato come with? Fine. We leave in a car. So now at base house, there wasn't enough space to park the cars, so we parked at a different place, right? And then we parked there and we walked to base place. Sharp. And now we're all chilling. So I'm like, you know what, I don't want to be too clingy. Let me give him his space, chit chat with his friends and, you know, socialize. Let me go talk to someone else. So I go and an hour passes and I'm like, oh, okay, let me go check where Bay is, because I haven't seen him walking around anything. So now I'm looking for him. Can't find the Bay. Has anyone seen Bay? Nobody's seen Bay. Has anyone, I'm asking the friends, have you seen Bay? Nobody's seen Bay. And I'm like, okay. Maybe Bay went to sleep in the car because it's rowdy in the house. Maybe he's hungry. Like, I don't know where he could be, but like, I'm really like just hoping he's okay, you know? Now, one of his mates, well, musician slash friend slash, I don't know what you call it, but they make music together and they're friends, you know? He's there, but he also has a girlfriend, you know? But I'm seeing him with Lerato. And I'm just like, yo, okay. So now in my mind, I haven't seen Tumi. So I'm like, okay, where's your friend? If when you're busy with someone who has a girl, where's your friend, you know? And where's my man? But anyways. So now I go to one of Bay's friends and I'm like, because maybe he's in the car, you know? This guy is acting so dodge. It's like, like when I say let's go around. I was like, yo, listen, my man, I'm gonna go alone, it's fine, stay, you know? I'm like, yo, I'm in Joburg. Let's just say Joburg. It wasn't CBD, but I'm like, I don't think it was safe for me to be walking around at 3:30 to 4 in the morning, you know, in pink slippers. But anyways, I get my slippers, so I take a butter knife because I was like, oh, if this person is gonna do something to me in the streets, at least let me put something in. This is me just, you know, planning in my head. Sharp. I take a butter knife and now I start walking to where we had parked the cars because I'm thinking Bay is in there. I open the garage. Guys, I just saw like a steam kamukoloing, and I was like, no, he's sleeping. This is me trying to console myself whilst walking to the flippin' car. No, he's sleeping. Maybe he's breathing heavily. Guys, I got to that car door. There is Tumi with her head in between my man's legs. Ha! Aye! Did I not lose my mind? That butter knife that I took, baby girl, you? I was just like, nah, you know? So I took the butter knife and I'm like knocking on the window. My mind, I didn't realize I can just like open the door, but my anger took over and I was just like, what the fuck? What is going on? You know? And I see him look there. Yo, guys, like, I don't know why guys do this to me, né? They take out some other devil in me that just comes out. I was livid. So I'm like, dude, I open the door. I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know? Like, how do you leave me at your place and come get a BJ here in the car? On top of that, just like a few hours ago, you kissed your best friend. Like, what is going on, dude? If home badly, you could have just dumped me the first time I saw you kissing your friend there. Hey, why didn't you just leave me alone? Huh? Leave me alone. Yo, no, guys. Yo, guys, abafana. Aye, sometimes, like, I actually couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So I'm shouting at this guy, like, dude, do you take me for stupid? Bila bila. There I am shouting. And now I'm getting irritated because Ukel is still sitting in that seat. Like, how do you continue to sit there when you can see the situation? If I'm a side han and I'm with a nigga and his hand pulled up, yo, kishaba 180, I don't have time for that. For her to sit there, guy, he takes me. I was like, you, as I get like a clap amushimanso. You know, like I put a good 2, 3, 4 in. I was like, guys, you don't do this. Now this is the part that really this time she says to me, no, I know Ukai did this to me once. Like, please believe me. This guy's a player. He's gonna hurt you. But why are you sleeping with him? Like, why are you doing the dirties with him? You're saying he's not a good guy, and now you're busy with him, yet you met me and I was introduced to you as his girlfriend. But here you are, sucking dick. So I'm like, to this hand, whoa. When, Vi, let me deal with my man the way I want to deal with him. You get me? Because, like, I don't understand, like, why girls, like, hands, like, yo. So she's like, no, she doesn't know how she got there. I'm like, okay. Now, you knew where you were going. Now, all of a sudden, you don't know how to get back to where we were. Hi. I honestly don't get how guys operate. Like, why don't you dump us if you feel like we're too much for your life, hey? Like, I hate being taken for a puss. I'm not in the mood for cuck, man. Like, cuck like that. I don't like cuck. And his excuses were always, like, stupid. Like, I'd ask things like, okay, so why is it so necessary for you to sit with all these girls and entertain them? And he would tell me it's part of his job. This is all, like, it hasn't even been 12 hours, but this all happened. I don't even think it was 6 hours, but it all happened. It was a lot. It was too much. Out of all the nonsense I've been through with guys, that one took the cup. I don't wanna lie. Okay, so I'm done with the nails. But yeah, that is my story time. Yeah, she's my friend. If you really are a male's friend as a hun, you know, or if you really are a hun's friend as a male, you should know your boundaries. You should know where to stop. And when you don't know when and how to stop, that's when you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, ki loose, and I need to fix something in my life, ki loose. Why don't, like, if you guys really like your friends like that, why don't you just date them? Why must I now walk into this person's life and then you want to make everyone's life miserable? Y'all, dirty. Okay, but that is it for today's story time. If you did enjoy it, please leave a comment down below. Leave me some suggestions if you have anything in mind that you want to know about. Maybe you heard a little scandal about me and you want me to elaborate on it and just tell the story. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Please follow me on all social media platforms at _VYOLA. Bye bye.
What's worst, looking jealous or crazy, or like being walked all over lately, I'd rather be crazy. Oh